There's a moment every man experiences, though most never admit it out loud. When you find yourself replaying a woman's small actions in your head, wondering if there's something deeper behind the way she looks at you, the way she laughs around you, or the way she suddenly gets quiet when you walk into the room. And you know what's crazy? Half the time, the answer is there, hidden in the things she does without even realizing it. Women rarely say it directly. They show it, softly, subtly, almost like they're hoping you'll notice without making them spell it out. And if you're a man who's been hurt before, or ignored, or taken for granted, those signs become even harder to trust. But they're real. And when a woman secretly likes you, her behavior changes in ways you can't fake, not even for a moment. You ever catch her looking at you and then she looks away fast, pretending she wasn't? That's not random. That's a moment of vulnerability she didn't plan to reveal. Women who secretly like you often get caught between wanting you to see them and being scared you'll see too much. It's that quiet tension she feels around you, where she's both drawn in and trying not to expose how much she feels. And the beautiful part? You don't have to chase it. You don't have to force a connection. When a woman is genuinely into you, she starts noticing every little thing you do. Your tone, your presence, even the way your energy shifts when you're tired or stressed. She picks up on it, and she reacts in a way she wouldn't with any other guy. Sometimes it's in how she becomes a little more playful with you. A teasing comment that sounds innocent, but has that emotional softness under it, like she's testing if you'll flirt back. Other times it's the opposite. She becomes quieter, more careful, almost shy. A woman can be confident with everyone else, but around the man she secretly likes, her guard drops in ways she can't fully control. Her voice gets softer. Her eyes stay on you a moment longer than they should. Her body angles toward you even when she's trying to look uninterested. These are the little cracks in her armor that reveal everything she's trying to keep hidden, and you can feel it. Even if you try to ignore it, something about her presence hits you different. Maybe she remembers things you said weeks ago, things you don't even remember sharing. Maybe she positions herself near you in group settings, like she's giving you the chance to approach without putting herself out there too much. Or maybe she gets protective of your attention, in subtle ways, like her mood shifting when another woman gets too close. She won't say it, she won't admit it, but her behavior tells a story her words won't. And the truth is, most men miss the signs, not because they're blind, but because they've been conditioned to doubt themselves. You've been told women don't make the first move, but they do. They just do it differently, softly, indirectly, with signs only the emotionally aware man notices, and the high-value man understands. There's something interesting that happens when a woman secretly likes you. She starts giving you a different kind of attention, the kind she doesn't offer other men. It's subtle, almost invisible unless you're paying attention, but once you catch it, you can't unsee it. She becomes more emotionally present when you talk, as if your words carry more weight than anyone else's. You'll notice she listens differently. Her eyes soften. Her responses get more thoughtful. Even when she tries to act casual, there's this quiet excitement just beneath the surface, like she's hoping the conversation lasts a little longer. And when a woman feels that pull toward you, her nervous system reacts before her mind does. She might fidget with her hair, adjust her clothes, or touch her neck without realizing it. These aren't seduction tactics. These are instinctive shifts that happen when her attraction is genuine. What she's really doing is trying to make herself feel more confident in your presence, even though she's already revealing more than she intends to. A woman who secretly likes you becomes hyper-aware of herself around you, and at the same time, hyper-aware of you. She notices things about you that others completely overlook: your expressions, your mood, the details of your style. She pays attention because she cares, even if she pretends she doesn't. But here's the sign most men overlook. She gives you opportunities. Tiny windows, little openings, subtle chances for you to move closer. Maybe she asks you for help with something she could easily do on her own. Maybe she brings up a topic that lets you talk about your strengths. Or maybe she jokingly challenges you, giving you the chance to show confidence. These aren't random moments. They're her way of inviting you into her world without risking rejection. A woman who secretly likes you won't confess it directly. She'll instead create situations where you can make the next move while she protects her heart. And yet, there's another layer to this, one that's even more powerful. When she likes you, her emotional guard becomes inconsistent. One minute she's warm, laughing, playful, and the next she becomes quieter, more reserved. It's not moodiness, it's fear. She's scared of giving away too much too soon. It's that push-pull energy women feel when they're emotionally invested but trying not to fall too fast. You'll see it in small moments, when she suddenly looks away after a deep eye contact, or when she gets a little flustered after complimenting you by accident. Those moments tell you she feels something real. And deep down, you feel it too. That shift in the air when she's near you. The way her presence feels different from other women. Attraction is energetic before it's verbal, and when it's mutual, you both sense it long before anything is said. There's another sign that reveals everything: her time. Not the time she gives you, but the time she makes for you. Women are masters at managing attention. If she's not interested, she'll always have an excuse, always be busy, always keep things surface level. But when she secretly likes you, the rhythm shifts. She replies a little faster. The conversations last a little longer. And even if she's tired or distracted, she'll still find a way to stay connected to you. It's not about availability, it's about priority. A woman who secretly likes you will subtly prioritize your presence in her day, even if she pretends it's just coincidence. You'll notice she mirrors your energy without realizing it. If you're being playful, she matches it. If you're being serious, she leans into that mood with you. This isn't manipulation, it's emotional alignment. She's attuned to you. When a woman likes you, she wants to feel in sync with you, almost like she's trying to meet you on the same wavelength. And the beautiful part? She doesn't have to force it. Her behavior naturally adapts to yours because she cares about how her presence affects you. But perhaps one of the strongest signs is how protective she becomes of the connection, sometimes in ways so small you might miss them. Maybe she gets a little quieter when you start talking about another woman. Maybe she suddenly becomes more attentive when she feels like someone else has your interest. She won't admit it, but there's a subtle shift in her energy. Her jokes slow down. Her eyes become more observant. She's not jealous in an unhealthy way. She's just scared of losing a connection she hasn't even fully explored yet. And notice how she reacts when you pull back, even just a little. If you take longer to respond or seem less engaged, she feels it. She might check in with you, send something funny, or bring up something you mentioned before, almost like she's testing the waters, making sure the connection hasn't changed. That anxiety she feels? She'll never tell you about it. But it's one of the clearest signals that you matter to her more than she wants to admit. There's also something deeply emotional that happens when a woman secretly likes you. She becomes more real around you. She lets parts of her personality slip out that she usually hides. Maybe she shows you her awkward side, or her goofy humor, or her deeper thoughts. It's not accidental. She's letting you see the version of her she doesn't show everyone. In her mind, she's allowing you closer, not physically, but emotionally. And that's the kind of intimacy that means more to a woman than anything else. The truth is, a woman who secretly likes you reveals herself in fragments, through her eyes, her attention, her reactions, her vulnerabilities. But there's one sign that stands above all the others. The one sign that even the most guarded woman can't hide. There's a moment, a very specific kind of moment, when everything becomes clear. It's when she lets her emotional guard slip in a way that's almost impossible for a woman to fake. You'll see it when she looks at you a second too long, or when her voice softens when she says your name, or when she opens up about something personal and then quickly tries to change the subject, like she suddenly realized she revealed too much. This is the sign that goes beyond flirting, beyond attention, beyond nervous energy. This is emotional exposure, and women don't give that to men they don't care about. It's in those small, quiet windows when she forgets to hide how she feels. Maybe she smiles in this warm, unguarded way when she thinks you're not looking. Maybe she notices you're stressed and her whole energy shifts. She becomes more gentle, more patient, more present. A woman's emotional instinct is powerful, and when she likes you, she can't help but tune into your feelings. She picks up on the little details, the heaviness in your voice, the way your shoulders slump, the hesitation in your tone. And without even thinking, she tries to bring you comfort. Not because she feels obligated, but because she feels connected. And then there's her vulnerability. When a woman secretly likes you, she'll eventually give you a glimpse into the parts of her life she normally keeps hidden. Her fears, her insecurities, the things she's passionate about but afraid to talk about. Women don't open these doors lightly. She shows you these pieces because she trusts you, because she wants you to understand her in a way others don't. She wants to be seen by you, not the version of her she shows the world, but the version she keeps tucked away. And if you respond with presence, with steady confidence, with emotional maturity, that connection becomes something she can't ignore. But here's the real sign, the one that's stronger than all the rest. She lets you influence her, not in a controlling way, not in a forced way, but in a quiet, natural, instinctive way. She starts valuing your opinion. She remembers how you think. She takes your advice seriously. She makes changes not because you asked her to, but because she genuinely respects the man you are. When a woman allows your presence to shape her decisions, even in small ways, it means you matter to her on a deeper level than you realize. And the truth is, when a woman secretly likes you, She's not just attracted to how you look or how you talk. She's drawn to how she feels when she's around you. Safe, inspired, seen, challenged, appreciated. A woman's heart responds to emotional experience more than anything else. And if she's feeling that with you, she won't be able to hide it forever. There's one last layer to this, the most powerful sign of all. It's not in what she says, not in what she does, but in something far more instinctive. Something she can't control even if she tried. There's a shift that happens in her presence. Something subtle, something instinctive, something she couldn't hide even if she wanted to. It's the way her entire energy reacts to you. When a woman secretly likes you, her body language betrays her before her words ever could. She'll angle her body toward you without thinking, lean in when you speak, or slow down her movements around you like she's subconsciously savoring the moment. Even her voice changes. It gets softer, warmer, almost musical when she talks to you, compared to the tone she uses with everyone else. These are primal signals, ancient, automatic responses, driven by attraction she hasn't admitted yet. And pay attention to her eyes, because the eyes never lie. When she secretly likes you, her eyes linger on your face, not just your lips or your body, but your expressions. She scans your reactions, studies your emotions, watches how you respond to her presence. Sometimes she looks away quickly, embarrassed by how obvious she feels. Other times she holds the gaze a little too long, almost as if she's imagining what it would be like if the two of you dropped the act and finally acknowledged what's really going on. That silent tension, that wordless spark, that's not friendship. That's emotional attraction trying to surface. But the most powerful instinctive sign is how she becomes more feminine around you, even if she's usually tough, guarded, or independent. When a woman secretly likes you, she softens. Her movements become gentler. Her expression becomes warmer. She laughs more easily. She lets down her armor without even realizing she's doing it. This isn't weakness, it's attraction revealing itself. Femininity naturally rises in the presence of a man she respects and feels drawn to. She doesn't plan it, she doesn't fake it. It just happens. And here's what most men never catch. She becomes a little more nervous about how you see her. She fixes her hair, adjusts her clothes, double-checks her reflection. Not for attention, but for reassurance. She wants to look good for you. She wants to feel desirable in your eyes, not for validation, but because your opinion matters in a way she hasn't allowed herself to say out loud. That nervous energy isn't insecurity. It's emotional investment. It means she cares. Sometimes, she'll even pull away for a moment. Not because she's losing interest, but because the attraction is getting too real for her. Women do this when they start feeling more than they expected. It's a brief hesitation, a moment of internal conflict. She's trying to protect herself, while her heart is already drifting toward you. And that temporary distance, that sudden quietness, that change in her tone, those aren't signs of disinterest. They're signs of depth. You'll feel it. She'll feel it. And the connection will hang there between the two of you like something unspoken, waiting to be acknowledged. But there's one final sign, the ultimate sign, that a woman secretly likes you. A sign that reveals her feelings in a way she can't undo. There's a moment, quiet, subtle, almost fragile, when her feelings finally slip through completely. It's when she starts showing you parts of herself she normally hides from the world. Not the polished version, not the confident version, but the real woman underneath. She lets you see her doubts, her fears, her past wounds, her hopes, the things she's embarrassed to talk about. A woman only reveals that side when she feels something deep, something meaningful, something she doesn't share with just any man. That level of emotional transparency is the truest sign she secretly likes you, because it means she trusts you with pieces of her heart she usually guards carefully. And you'll notice something else. She starts imagining you in her future without even realizing she's doing it. Maybe she mentions a place she wants to visit someday, and subtly includes you in the picture. Maybe she brings up something happening next month and says you should be there. Maybe she teases you about what you'll be like in 5 years. These aren't accidents. These are emotional projections. Her mind is slowly making space for you in the life she sees ahead, even if the two of you haven't discussed anything serious yet. A woman who secretly likes you begins to allow the possibility of you into her world. And the final sign, the ultimate revelation, is the shift in how she behaves when she thinks she might lose you. When she senses distance, uncertainty, or the possibility that your attention is slipping away, something inside her reacts instantly. She becomes more attentive, more present, more emotionally expressive. She checks in more. She gives you more signals, more openness, more warmth. It's not desperation. It's fear of losing something that matters to her. A woman who doesn't care won't react. A woman who does can't help it. Because at the end of the day, attraction is easy to fake. Interest is easy to pretend. But emotional investment? That can't be hidden. When a woman secretly likes you, her behavior, her energy, her vulnerability, her attention, all of it aligns toward you in ways she can't control. And the more you stay grounded, confident, calm, and emotionally aware, the more clearly those signs reveal themselves. The truth is, if you're paying attention, she's already told you everything, without a single word.